Before the opening bell, U.S. indices, they closed mixed on Thursday with the Nasdaq closing up, while the Dow Jones and the S&P 500, they both closed on the downside. Also, semiconductors and semiconductor equipment sectors, the household and personal product sectors, as well as the transportation sectors, they were all the best performers on the day. This while the energy sector, as well as the automobiles and component sector and banks, they were the worst performers on the day. Now, on the economic front, we had U.S. GDP figures dropping a total of 32.9% in the second quarter, advanced reading from negative 5% in the first quarter, marking a record low. At the same time, personal consumption, that's tumbled 34.6% in the second quarter, also marking an all-time low, while initial jobless claims rose to 1.43 million for the weekend in July 25th, continuing claims increasing to 17.01 million for the week ending July 18th. This all as 73% of S&P 500 constituents traded lower or unchanged yesterday. Now, taking a look at the markets after hours, we first take a look at Apple, which reported third quarter EPS of $2.58 above expectations. That's up from $2.18 a year ago on revenue of $59.7 billion. Amazon.com disclosing second quarter EPS of $10.30. That's up from $5.22 a year ago on net sales of $88.9 billion US dollars. And Alphabet, that's Google's parent, released a second quarter EPS of $10.13, beating forecast down from $14.21 a year ago on revenue of $38.3 billion US dollars. Now, taking a look at expectations today on the earnings front, we have results from Merck, ExxonMobil, AbbVie, Chevron, Caterpillar, just to name a few. While on the economic docket before the opening bell, 8:30 in the morning, we have the release of both personal spending and personal income figures. Right after the opening bell, that's at 9:45 in the morning, we have the release of Chicago PMI, and 10 o'clock in the morning, we have the Michigan Consumer Sentiment Read. Now, taking a look at the markets, the S&P 500 is where we begin. Intraday, that sees a bullish bias above 3243. The Nasdaq, meanwhile, that sees a bullish bias above 10,800, and that's in focus. The relative strength index is bullish and calls for further advance. Long positions above 10,800 are favored with targets at 10,940 and 11,060 in extension. This while the Dow Jones intraday, that continues to see a bullish bias above 26,150.